Let's remember to turn the microphone on. I didn't do the other day. Hello, everyone. Just here for a short time today. Got a bit of vape mail. It's unless you're into mixing, it probably won't be your thing. But I've been on Rainbow Vapes and got some flavours the other day. Amid all the, it's going to go up, it's going to go on, it's going to go up. I ordered another litre of nicotine as well. So I'm supposed to have a thing on here. If you want a vape or something, I don't know if it actually matters, but let's see if I can find one. Now then, where are we? I should do it. Might be dark for a second, but don't want to seem to want to. There we are. You're supposed to put these warning things on, aren't you? I think. Hello, Christopher. How are you doing? Rambo, how you doing? Nice to see you. We love you. You're the only member today with your membership. That's better. When you use a lot of screens on OBS, for some reason, it'll every now and again you flick on a thing and it won't activate the camera. Anyway, we're going to vape. Net Reality, how you doing? It's all right, it's my lad sending me texts. He sends me about 20 a day. He's severely mentally ill and he just sends what he thinks I need to read. So every now and again I answer him with something cocky and he doesn't really get the joke. But anyway. So I've really got used to this tank now. I've had them quite a while. I've got to be honest, wicking's never been my strongest point, but for some reason at the moment, I've got stuck in and interested, and I seem to be able to wick most things now. And my biggest problem, I wasn't putting enough cotton in. This is the E-Leaf, what is it? Power something. Power. I don't know why I decided to buy it in this sort of 1970s leather, but anyway. There wasn't much of an option, and I didn't want one the same colour because I didn't want to pick the one up with the flat battery. On top of that, we've got the Albrique 2, which is a very good, I suppose, reduced direct-to-lung tank. I love that drip tip on the top. Bit of a cigarette sort of vape on it. And I managed to get it because I kept constantly, every time I filled it up, ended up with a mouthful of e-liquid because I ain't got enough cotton in it. But if you really want to find out how to wick it, I can't remember the guy's name. Is he German? DSB Vapes, is it DS? It's him that showed me how to do it. You basically, well, he'll show you how to do it. You have to cut it so the cotton touches right at the bottom of, just touches right at the bottom of the thing. And then you actually just wet it a little bit with some e-liquid, and then it goes into the place that it wants to. And then there's a little cap that goes over and just squeezes it in. And if you don't get enough cotton in there, even though it's a top airflow, all you ever do is it just spits and farts and goes on. I got the same mud mic. Oh, yeah, I've got two of them. I've got the black version that I bought from the vape shop, and I think this one came off Amazon. I had the engine mouth to lung tanks on them. The one I got from the vape shop actually came with a tank, and it was crap. To be honest, it was about 15 watts. It really wasn't my thing. I say it's got a decent cloud off it, and it's a good flavour as well, and it's obviously a 4mm tank as well. Comes standard. So you fill it up a lot less. That's got, I'm still using John's mouth to lung coils. I actually put those 0.5 aliens in it when I first got them. I must have had them 6 months and I've hardly used them. I don't know. Anyway, I was going to send you a link to my other channel because I want people to go over and subscribe to that. I've started putting a few bits on there. Got to be honest. The interest in vaping seems to have, since the government decided to do their thing. Every time we watch a vape show, it's the same old misery. And it's starting to get... Obviously, we're going through things in our personal life that I don't need anything else to give me a knock. So I've sort of stood back from all that. The advocacy thing, when I first opened that group up, I did say that, I was more than happy for somebody who knew what they were doing to take over and keep it really. And every time you look in there, there's something more negative than the thing before, and I really don't need to be in that place at this time, because obviously I've got a lot more real things going on in life with Lou. So that's where I am with that. So I've stopped watching a lot of ape shows. I actually watched Benny's last night. That was really positive because they got pugs on and he told Graham to shut up, which is always a good thing, isn't it, really? People should always tell Graham to shut up. A lot more than they do, to be honest. So, would you like to see me in the corner? Sometimes. It just say, if you don't watch it, things like that can get you down. Oh yes, and I've got the Vaporesso Armour with the iTank on the top. I should have probably done this before I put that down. In that I've got some of my own concoction, which is the blueberry gummy cotton candy. I'm getting down that. When I first tried it, it was absolutely vile, and I remembered I didn't put any sweetener in it. I must admit, I'm really not a fan of bloody blueberry. But I am a fan of this iTank, and it's up at 80 watts, and it's very, very cloudy. And very good. I'll just move that out of the way so you can't see it. So I got the other night. I got the urge to have a look around Rainbow Vapes, and if you're into a few flavours, it'd probably not be a bad place for you to go, especially as they've got quite a few discounts on there, because they've got some stuff that's technically out of date, but obviously it's a food flavouring, so it's not really. So clickety clickety click, here we go. As you can see, there's quite a few like this. I spent £23 in total, including the shipping. Some of the labels have decided they don't really like it on the bottle anymore, so they peel back. So we'll just have a look through and see what I bought. Sometimes you end up with twins. A little bit stuck together. It's probably going to damage that label now, so you're not going to... Oh, no, it didn't. I've got a thing for Mullenbury. Nick gave me a load of Mullenburys a while back, and I seem to know a little bit where I need to be with them, so I've tended to carry on buying Mullenbury. And so I do seem to have a lot of them. I bought some more storage last week, and I've actually managed to get all the crap off my desk. It won't be too long before I've got loads of crap on the desk, and the drawers are all full, so we'll see what happens with that. I can't remember what these actually were. That one's obviously got raspberries, some sort of like pudding, and what are they? They're blueberries, aren't they? Something like that. I've fingered. Hello, Nevin, how you doing? Top's cracked. Should be okay when flipped. Got about 15 minutes left on the bake. What are you on about now? A lot of concentrates, when you actually try them on the knuckle, are bloody awful, but that one actually, it does taste nice. I'm quite looking forward to mixing some of that. So it's got raspberries, blueberries, and some sort of cake in it, but I can't remember exactly. I'll have to look at the proper description on them. That's what that one's, raspberry and vanilla. So is that one? Something else? I can't remember what that was in there. That does actually taste nice as well on the knuckle. That's a sweet licorice, and it tastes exactly like one of those red laces that you get. Quite pungent as well. Ian Thomas, how you doing? Nice to see you. So that's that bag. There was another one. What else is there? I've got Winnie, which is honey and milk, not milk and honey. So that'll be better than what Rocky mixes with, won't it? I don't know why I bought that, because it's not really my thing, but it was only £1, so I thought I'd put it in. Sometimes you're just looking for the free ship, aren't you? Honey and milk. What's that one? Oh, that's another one. So I bought two of them, so I spent £2. Some of them have come in 50ml bottles. Inspired by Legio X's rhubarb, I decided to buy some rhubarb. So I'm going to put that in with some Cat V1 and turn it into a rhubarb custard. Don't know what that is. Vanilla New Guinea. I can't remember what that promised to be. Let's give that a whirl. It's probably bloody awful. Tastes like flat Coke. Anyway. Let's see what we can do with that. When the apocalypse comes, at least I'll have something. Obviously that was it. That was that rhubarb. See what that tastes like. Oh, baking your daughter's cake, make old school cake with chocolate with mint green custard. Nice. Is it a birthday? I haven't tasted rhubarb really. They never do normally, though, do they? There was something I tried yesterday when they first came out. My mum and dad was here, and the first thing I tried tasted exactly like it said on the bottle, but I can't remember what it was, to be honest. But we'll have a look in a minute. Got some whipped cream. Flavour Arts whipped cream. If I want a good rhubarb, get SSA rhubarb. Yeah, I will. But I said these were just cheap. I was having a look round. And I was saying this stuff isn't very good, but a DX butterscotch. Can't remember who said it wasn't very good. It tastes like butterscotch, so we'll see. Well, butterscotch-ish. A bit clogged up this morning. This afternoon, should I say. I've got some more licorice in there and some more of that attitude. So that's that done for that bag, so we ain't really got a lot left to go now. Got some vanillin from Flavour Art. Does that say make or milk? Candy Milk Vanilla. That's handy, isn't it? Personalise it for me. Candy Milk Vanilla. Put a bit 27 strawberries in that. It's in a milkshake. Oh, that's a bit rank. I'll never taste anything again. On top of that, we've got 50ml of vanillin. I'm sure there was something else, to be honest. Whether they've substituted, because there was attitude. And then there was supposed to be something else with a name on it. Oh, Indulge. That was it then. That was the... I think it was that one I tried. It was bloody lovely, to be honest. So let's try it again. Yeah, that was the one. That tastes nice on its own. My dad was there and he's 87 years old and he said, he said, don't be drinking it. I said, well, actually, it's food flavouring, you can. That'll make you burp a bit, but that's all. So that's my exciting vape mail for today. I've moved the sign, Nick. I moved it to the other side, look. There. Looks cool, doesn't it? It's handy, this microphone, because when you're doing something on the table, you can actually put the microphone up in the air and look like a DJ. Dusty, how you doing? Nice to see you. DX Butterscotch isn't terrible, just needs a longer stick. Yep. All we've got is time. Nice to see you, Dusty. There's not many about, is there, today? I did a live stream on my other channel on Friday and got loads of people loads of people viewed it, and there's not that many in there. We're actually up to nearly 400 subs on there now. I think we need another 4. It's always been my wish to get that one going a bit, to be honest, and then in later life do something as you sort of start to get into semi-retirement, do something where a little bit of an income came off it. You know, like when you see these people and they just clear off to Spain for the winter and just film your life over there and get a little bit of income off it. So hopefully you might be able to do something with that. I've just got a friend of mine who Well, I've known him since... hello, Tyler, how you doing? I've known him since before he was born, to be honest. I actually did his mum and dad's wedding as a chauffeur. And he's got his own Amazon shop. So I said, I can review for you and show the world and then link it up to your shop. He said, yeah, you're more than welcome. But a lot of it's household stuff, so we'll see what comes off it. Good thing is with that, you haven't got to buy it and you haven't got to keep it when you're finished. I said, I'll just bring it back to you. And you can, obviously you can sell it then. And it saves me having a house full of bloody stuff. Because it's surprising how it mounts up. So I said, it'd be just interesting to see what happens with that. But you watch different thing, Tyler Tube, I think they call it. And what an amazing bloke. He's just so funny. And to be able to sort of create that type of thing. I've just been watching a podcast with Matt Armstrong. And he's up about 2.5 million subscribers now from working in an Indian restaurant. He's now at 2.5 million subscribers. And that's, nothing like that is ever going to happen to me because I ain't got the excitement that he's got. But he's gone from nothing to that. It's amazing. He's actually more fun to watch now than what... I watched that latest Amazon thing, the Grand Tour. And I'd rather watch Matt Armstrong on YouTube, to be honest. I'm only going to give it another 5 minutes and then I'm going to have to go because I'm supposed to be at work, to be honest. And I need to go and earn some money. I'm going away in a couple of weeks. I'm going to Den Haag. I think we're here this next week, but we're not here the week after because I'm working. And we should be back the week after that. As I say, the only thing is with the YouTubes at the minute, if you watch anything to do with vaping, all you've got to listen to is all to do with government tax and just absolute bloody misery, and it's not really doing me any good, to be fair. I tell you what, I reckon that's better than bloody what you call it, fluid. I'll have to send some over to Matt and see if I can get it in the Hall of Fame. Get one in there one day. The only thing is these bottles are fantastic for 50-50, but when you try and use it with anything more, they're bloody hopeless, to be honest. I'd have been better off going on... I went on to iBottles. I'd have been better off buying some more of them off Amazon. They weren't expensive. I think you got 10 for a tenner or 20 for a tenner. Or something like that. And they were fantastic. It flowed out of them, but this is just a bloody nightmare, to be honest. These are perfect for 50-50 mouth to long stuff to chuck in the cap because they're nice and round and not very big. Got the cab through its test yesterday. So that's it for another year with that. Just got to pay the wonderful people at the council about 300 quid to go to work for a year. Then we'll be all good. I don't know whether I'm finishing it off, but I don't think I'm going to mix that one again. In fact, I think I'm going to get the blueberry and give it away. I've tried with blueberry, and it's one of those things where you think they're absolutely lovely to eat, but to vape, they're just, I don't know, not very good. So, I think that'll do. We've only been here a short time, as I say. I've just popped on to do that to show people what I bought. Put a little bit of something on the channel. I've got a review going up tomorrow. If I get up early enough to film it, because I haven't filmed it yet. Or record it. And I'm not telling you what that is. I've got something else to go on my other channel as well. I might do them both at the same time. And then pop that up on there. But if you do see anything coming up from my other channel, please feel free to pop over and subscribe. I was actually going to get the link and put it in the chat, but I forgot to do that. I'll probably put it in the description. Anyway, we're done. I've just got to find out where the ending is. Otherwise, you'll get the wrong one. There it is. Thanks for watching. Catch you all soon. Bye-bye. change the outro, Graham. I'm sorry.